let's talk about something that drives every single marketer crazy. You spend all this time crafting the perfect email, you hit send, and poof, it lands straight in the spam folder. Today, we're going to figure out why that happens, and more importantly, how you can fix it for good. So, seriously, why does this keep happening? You've spent hours on the copy, the design is looking sharp, but instead of getting those opens and clicks, you get crickets. It's so frustrating, right? And honestly, the reason is often not what you think. Get this number in your head, 0.3%. That's it. A spam complaint rate of just 0.3% is enough to get your sender reputation throttled. That means email providers will literally start slowing down or blocking your delivery. It is a razor-thin margin, and every single time a user hits report spam, it does some serious damage. And here's the real kicker. This whole thing isn't always about your server settings or some complex technical issue. The real battle we're fighting here is for trust. If your email feels even a little bit suspicious or irrelevant or just unprofessional, that spam button is getting clicked, no questions asked. But here's the good news. You can absolutely build that trust. And today, we're going to walk through the most common traps that land emails in spam, and I'll show you exactly how an AI-powered email marketing platform like Mailmodo can help you solve every single one of them. All right, let's dive right in. We're going to break down the 4 main reasons your emails are getting flagged, and for each one, we'll look at a direct fix. First up, let's talk about visual design. An email that's cluttered with text, loaded with too many images, or just looks totally broken on a phone, it immediately sets off alarm bells. It just feels generic and, frankly, a little shady. So, what's the fix? You've got to deliver a polished, professional experience every time. You can use something like Mailmodo's no-code editor to build beautiful, clean templates, but honestly, the most important part is step 2, previewing exactly how it's going to look on desktop and mobile. This step alone guarantees every user gets an email that looks and feels trustworthy. Okay, next up, the front door to your email, the subject line. You know the ones, all caps, misleading phrases, or that fake urgency like limited time offer. Using these is one of the fastest ways to completely destroy trust. When someone feels tricked into opening an email, you better believe they're more likely to report it. And just look at the difference here. The before is aggressive, it's yelling at you. The after, which you can generate with an AI tool like Mailmodo's, is personalized, it's calm, it's respectful. It feels like a real offer, not some desperate spammy plea. Problem number 3 is all about those little details, the ones that completely shatter the user experience. A missing unsubscribe link? That's a huge red flag for spam filters and users. But just as bad are those little technical glitches that make your reader feel like just another number on some giant faceless list. And oh, this one is just painful. We've all gotten this email, right? Nothing screams I have no idea who you are, quite like a broken personalization tag. Hi. Bracket, first name, bracket. It's just careless, and it makes people feel so unimportant, they'll hit the spam button out of pure frustration. So how do you stop that from ever happening? Well, modern platforms have these amazing safety nets built right in. Mailmodo, for example, automatically puts in unsubscribe links, so you're always compliant. Its preview tools let you double-check that all your personalization is working perfectly. And it even has intelligent fallbacks, so if some data is missing, you don't end up sending that embarrassing error. And finally, this is a huge one. Relevance. When someone gets an email that has absolutely nothing to do with them, what's their first thought? Where did they get my email address? It feels like a total violation of their privacy, and it is a top reason for spam complaints. The fix here is pretty simple in theory. Just send people what they actually want. And this is where modern tools are a game changer. Mailmodo's AI-powered segmentation, for instance, helps you find your most engaged users based on how they actually behave. This means your emails always feel relevant, respectful, and genuinely welcome. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problems and we've walked through the fixes. Let's pull this all together with a simple checklist you can use for every single campaign you run. Think of this as your pre-send checklist, okay? It covers your messaging, keep those subject lines clear, personalize your content. It covers the technical side, use clean code, avoid all caps, and then there's the long-term strategy. Send consistently, clean your list all the time, and always keep an eye on your deliverability metrics. These habits are what separate the pros from the spammers.
So if you remember just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Great emails aren't just about making a sale. They feel valuable and trustworthy to the person on the other end. That is the entire game.
And why do we care so much? Because staying out of the spam folder isn't just a techie goal to check off a list. It is directly tied to getting better open rates, higher conversions, and, at the end of the day, more revenue for your business. And that's exactly where a platform like Mailmodo comes in. It's designed to help you build that trust. It gives you all the tools you need to find those problem areas we talked about and then fix them using the power of AI, making sure every email you send feels authentic and valuable. So if you are just tired of fighting with a spam folder and you want to start sending emails that people are actually excited to open, it's time to fix them for good. You can try Mailmodo out for free and see the difference it makes for yourself. Thanks so much for digging into this with me today.